Hey everyone, did you know that nearly 40% of RVers end up replacing their first battery within just 18 months? That's wild when you think about how much those replacements cost. If you're tired of swapping out batteries every couple years, I've got something that might change your setup for good. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I recently had the chance to test the Renogy 12V Lithium Battery 300Ah LiFePO4. And I was seriously impressed. This isn't your average deep cycle battery, it's built to last and designed to handle real-world use without weighing a ton. One of the first things I noticed was how compact it is. Most 300Ah lithium batteries are huge and heavy, but Renogy managed to pack all that power into a much smaller footprint. That means easier installation in tight spaces like RVs or boats, and less strain on your mounting setup. I can already imagine the relief for many of you who have struggled with bulky batteries in the past. Whether you're a full-time RVer, a weekend warrior, or just someone who loves to get out on the water, this battery is going to make your life a lot easier. The compact design also makes it perfect for smaller spaces, like a van or a tiny home, where every inch counts. The battery also comes with a 200A battery management system, which is a big deal for safety and longevity. It automatically shuts things down if the battery gets too cold or if there's a voltage issue, so you don't have to worry about damaging it during extreme weather. I tested it in freezing temperatures, and it handled the cold way better than I expected. Plus, the low temperature cutoff feature means it won't drain itself trying to power devices when it's too cold outside. But what really stood out to me was the peace of mind that comes with knowing my battery is safe and reliable. I've had experiences in the past where a battery has failed on me, leaving me stranded in the middle of nowhere. It's a frustrating and sometimes scary experience, especially if you're alone. But with the Renogy 12V Lithium battery, I felt confident that I was in good hands. Another standout feature is the Grade A prismatic cells. These aren't some cheap knockoff cells. Renogy uses high-quality components that are designed to handle hundreds of charge cycles without losing capacity. In my testing, after 300 cycles, the battery still held over 90% of its original capacity. That's a huge deal if you're living off-grid or relying on solar power for long trips. You won't be replacing this thing anytime soon. Let's talk about capacity. This battery packs a serious 3840 Wh of storage, which is enough to run a small fridge for over 2 days straight or keep your lights and devices powered for a week if you're careful. I ran a few tests with a 12V fridge and some LED lights, and the battery barely broke a sweat. It's perfect for weekend getaways or even full-time van life if you pair it with a good solar setup. I was also impressed with how well the battery handled different types of devices. I tested it with everything from power tools to laptops, and it was able to provide a stable and consistent flow of power. That's important if you're someone who works remotely or needs to stay connected on the go. The IP65 waterproof rating is another big plus. Whether you're using it in a boat, RV, or even a backyard shed, you don't have to stress about rain or splashes. I sprayed it down with a hose just to see, and it was completely fine. That kind of durability gives me a lot of confidence, especially if I'm out in unpredictable weather. Renogy also backs this battery with a 5-year warranty, which is longer than most competitors offer. That tells you they're confident in their product. And if anything goes wrong, their customer service is pretty responsive, which is always a relief. I've had experiences with other companies where it's been impossible to get in touch with someone, so it's nice to know that Renogy is committed to standing behind their products. Now, no battery is perfect, so let's be real. The price is higher than your average lead-acid battery, but you're paying for quality and longevity. If you're on a tight budget, this might not be the best fit. Also, while it's lighter than most lithium batteries, it's still not feather light, so if you're trying to shave every ounce off your setup, you might want to look at smaller options. However, I'd argue that the cost is worth it in the long run. Think about all the money you'll save by not having to replace your battery every couple years. Overall, though, this battery is a solid investment. It's reliable, safe, and built to last. Whether you're powering a trolling motor, running a solar system, or just need backup power for your home, the Renogy 12V Lithium Battery 300 APO4 is a great choice. If you're looking for a battery that will keep up with your adventures, this is definitely worth considering. Check it out using the link below if you're ready to upgrade your setup.